Gotcha! Give me those legs.
Ribbit.
Time to pick your poison. There should be 3 items on your device now. Some stuff to think about. The item you get is going to be appraised based on the funny backstories you're going to write. So buy something you think you can make hilarious. Buying a more expensive item means you'll get just a little bit less profit when you flip it. When it comes to winning, there's more than one way to skin a unicorn. Remember, joining the audience is totally acceptable. And that concludes the shopping. I hope you like that dumb thing you bought. Now it's time to flip these babies. Let's start with a name. What should people scream in terror when they see your item? De plume. Next, dream up 2 hilarious facts about your item. For each fact, you can either fill in one of 2 prompts or write something of your own. Spin me a tale. Your time starts now. Get hopping. garbage monsters are looking good. It's time to learn about the items you bought. Golly, that's something. It's time to appraise your items. Let's start with a recap of all the awful things you did. In each matchup, select the item you think has a funnier backstory. Remember, in this economy, laughs are way more valuable than NFTs. Calculations concluded. Time to see how much these barf bags are worth. This item's true worth is... And you got it for... Who is leading this riveting competition? A flip so nice we'll do it twice. You're gonna go shopping again, except this round there's gonna be a mystery item. Could be anything. A treasure for a song, or complete trash for a very expensive song. You shopped till you dropped, and now it's time to stop. far you dove in those dumpsters. Let's learn about these creepy curios. That's imaginative. The real treasure is the frogs we made along the way. Now start appraising. The numbers have been run. Let's see what your items are now worth, dollar-wise. Your peers appraised this for... And here's the cash you put down. Almost to the finish line. Time to consider all your items at once. I want you to give your object collection a name. Write a title that unifies your set now. It's time to review the collections. Pick the set you prefer. And the winner, who will be human again, but they won't feel human until they've had their coffee. Frogo to Humanus. Oopsies.
Gotta figure out what I can flip, so I'll profit off of it. Cause its resale value is what's funny to you. I wonder if you feel the same or if it's all in my brain. But either way, you praise it, oh so true. Where did you find this thing? And what does it sound like?
3,
It's the froggy
2, 1. Howdy, humans. Welcome to Junktopia. Y'all may have noticed I've turned you into frogs. But don't worry, I'll poof one of you right back if you make the most profit reselling some strange antiques. See, I love weird old human things, but I hate their It's shopping time. I was going to give you a coupon code, but I guess let's start picking. Not playing? Hop on the lily pad and join our audience. And as the shopping ends, the buyer's remorse begins. Now it's time to flip these babies. Let's start with a name. What should people scream in terror when they see your item? Get to writing those facts. Creativity in the air. It's giving me an intimate rash. Hope you're proud. It's time to show off your items. My God. A lot to think about here. Let's appraise the items we saw. First, a review of some of the worst things I've ever seen. For each pair, pick the item that had the funnier facts. Try your best to recall your laws. tabulations have been made. It's time to see what these toilet puppies are worth. The value of this object is... And this is what you paid for it. Now, who has flip-flopped to the top? Go on, then. Hop in the shop. So ends our shopping experience. Shake off that regret. It's making you sweaty. Pack it up, Herman Smellville. Swallow that shame. It's time to learn about your objects. Sure, that sort of makes sense if you don't think about it too hard. Sheesh. Time for some praiseful appraisals. The numbers have been run. Let's see what your items are now worth, dollar-wise. The appraisal value is... And you snagged it for... you back to humanity, it's time to give your set of items a name. Use your curatorial eye to tie your treasures together. Start naming your collection now. Time to show off your collections. Select the best sets of items. And now we see which lucky duck will no longer be a frog, but a human who wishes they were a duck. Frogo to humanus. Oh my.
Gotta figure out what I can flip, so I'll profit off of it. Cause its resale value is what's funny to you. I wonder if you feel the same or if it's all in my brain. But either way, you praise it, oh so true. Where did you find this thing? And what does it sound like if the froggies sing?
Well, I'm still a frog, a rabbit, catching the flies and sitting on my little log. Yeah, I'm just a frog. Well, you please set me free. I'm trapped with sticky legs and a sticky tongue.
Ribbit,
Hello, I'm Professor Nanners. Thank you for volunteering for this study of the ultranatural powers of the human mind.
Test 1. Writing.
Everyone will begin with a similar writing task based on this category. Make up a place name.
The rest of the information about what you'll write and where your secret number sits on the range should be on your device now. Try to write an answer that will lead your fellow participants towards guessing your secret number, or just write an answer that makes sense for you. Let your inner mind guide you. Let's begin with this question.
How difficult is this desert to get across alive?
And this participant's answer. Use your device to hone in on their secret number.
After you guess, feel free to let us know what you're feeling.
You can use your device to share your emotional feedback. What did we all feel was correct?
Encouraging conformity of guesses.
And the true answer?
The closer you get, the more powerful the reading. I consider this quite successful. The writer gets points for every player that got close.
Let's cleanse our mind palettes with a new question.
How dangerous is this place to visit?
Let's see the response.
Let's see the choices. I like what I'm seeing so far.
How close were we? Well, someone got close. Let's try. A new question.
How magical is this fantasy land?
Let's see the response. Here's what we were hoping to hit. One of you was honing in a bit.
Okay, we've completed test 1.
And now, time to review the data. It's still early in the study, no outliers yet. Test 2. Drawing.
Everyone will begin with a similar drawing task based on this category. Draw clothes.
Let your inner mind guide you.
know, half of the time has passed. Oh, by the way, I'm always interested when you have extra confidence in an answer. After you choose your answer, you can tap and hold the confidence button to get bonus points for being close. But if you're more than one spot off, you'll lose points instead. We'll begin with this. How over the top is this fancy outfit? Let's see the response. All close together. That could be good. The truth, however... One notable success here. Let's explore a different question for a bit. How likely is it that this outfit would be worn at the club? Let's see the response. This one uses percentages. Someone hit the confidence button. Nice! Let's cleanse our mind palettes with a new question. How likely is this outfit to be worn in a pool? Let's see the response. A promising grouping here. But what's correct? Alright, that's a wrap on test 2. Okay, time to assess what we've observed so far. The woman who created my thought translation software has a lovely voice, don't you think? Test 3. Writing. Make up a person's name. I can almost feel the nonsense in the room. Let's begin with this question. How likely is this person's name to be on a wanted poster in the Wild West? Let's see the response. But where does the truth lie? Let's try a new question. How likely is it that this person is a pilot? Let's see the response. syncing up a bit, I see. The real answer...
Let's cleanse our mind palates with a new question.
How likely is it that this person is an adult film star?
Let's see the response.
You chose...
These readings show a consensus.
But what is it? We have now completed Test 3. All right then, in the interest of transparency, here's what I've learned so far. With all this mental power, this group could do a lot of good. Or evil. But probably good.
We are now entering the final test. That means the points are doubled.
It's time to draw a combination of two very different things. On your device, draw something that sits on the range we've sent you, and then tap Submit. Half of the time has elapsed. We'll begin with this. Where does this drawing belong between sports equipment and human skull?
Let's see the response.
Similar theories, good to see. How close were we?
Let's explore a different question for a bit.
Where does this drawing belong between car and candy?
Let's see the response. Everyone seems to be honing in on the same area.
The real answer... I can barely believe my eyes!
Let's try a new question.
Where does this drawing belong between doll and keytar?
Let's see the response.
But what's correct?
Someone got close, at least.
That's it for the final test. But here is where the greatest power lies. Such immense power.
Who's that chimp with the clipboard and a pen? Talks just like a homo sapien. She studies human beings and how they think, unlocking all our brains, this chimp's a shrink. Her name's Professor Nanner's PhD. The mysteries of the mind she'll oversee. Just listen to her words and trust your gut. She's got an ape to human decoder on her coconut. Non-sensory, a mental test for you and me. Parapsychology, led by a brainy chimpanzee. Non-sensory, see if our minds can agree in this crazy laboratory. She's not a monkey. Draw a bug that's 60% in love. Write a text that's passive aggressive, but only sort of.
Hello, I'm Professor Nanners. Thank you for participating in this study unlocking your powers of non-sensory perception. We'll begin with a quick mental sync-up. In the waiting room, this participant was secretly given this task. We do not know yet what number they were given, but they wrote this. Now, everyone, Use the power of your minds and your phones to predict where their answer belongs on this range. Try to get as close as you can.
Use your device to guess the true percentage up to 100%.
It's okay if you're not perfectly attuned yet. We're opening our brain with... Okay, here's what everyone was able to intuit. And how close did we get? A fair amount of variety here. Not bad.
Test 1. Writing.
Now, everyone gets to answer a question. Make up a band or musician name.
The rest of the information about what you'll write and where your secret number sits on the range should be on your device now. Try to write an answer that will lead your fellow participants towards guessing your secret number, or just write an answer that makes sense for you. Let your inner mind guide you. Let's begin with this question.
How much does this band get played around St. Patrick's Day?
And this participant's answer. Use your device to hone in on their secret number.
After you guess, feel free to let us know what you're feeling. You can use your device to share your emotional feedback.
What did we all feel was correct?
Syncing up a bit, I see.
And the true answer?
I'm measuring your mind power by how close you got to the secret number. Impressive proximity all around. The writer gets points for every player that got close.
Let's cleanse our mind palettes with a new question.
How likely is this band to have a hit song called Too Cool for School?
Let's see the response. This one uses percentages. But where does the truth lie?
No one did well that time.
Let's try a new question.
How old are the members of this band?
Let's see the response. This one's going from 10 to 100.
All close together. That could be good. The truth, however... You almost did too well. Oh, don't get seduced by success, Nanas. That concludes our first test. All right, let's review our findings. Very similar readings on everyone so far, but what could that mean?
Test 2. drawing.
Everyone will begin with a similar drawing task based on this category. Draw a face.
No need to overthink it, just do whatever.
Please note that you're halfway through your time. Oh, I'm also tracking moments when you're especially confident about a number. After you choose your answer, you can tap and hold the confidence button to get bonus points for being close. But if you're more than one rung off, you'll lose points instead. We'll begin with this. How much does this person like the celebrity they just met?
Let's see the response. This is on a scale from 1 to 10.
I like what I'm seeing so far.
Here's what we were hoping to hit. This is almost beyond science. Let's explore a different question for a bit.
How much does this person like the food they're eating?
Let's see the response.
The truth, however,
let's try a new question. How likely is it that this person is hiding a big secret? Let's see the response. This one uses percentages. A promising grouping here.
the real answer Test 2 is now complete. All right then, in the interest of transparency, here's what I've learned so far. All of this will be peer-reviewed. Unfortunately, my only peer is Cher, so it may take a while.
Test 3. Writing.
Everyone will begin with a similar writing task based on this category. Make up a perfume name. I really enjoy these studies. By the way, you're halfway through your time. Your time is up. Come on.
Let's begin with this question.
How magical is this perfume?
Let's see the response. This is on a scale from 1 to 10.
What do we think we knew? Encouraging conformity of guesses.
But what's correct? One of you was honing in a bit. Let's cleanse our mind palettes with a new question.
How likely is it that this perfume is marketed by a wrestler?
Let's see the response. These readings show a consensus, but what is it? One notable success here. Let's try a new question.
How likely is it that this perfume is sold at Home Depot?
Let's see the response. This one uses percentages.
Similar theories, good to see. How close were we? This test is done now. And now, time to review the data. This study could eventually help me pay off my car. I never did learn how to drive it.
We are now entering the final test. That means the points are doubled.
It's time to draw a combination of two very different things. On your device, draw something that sits on the range we've sent you, and then tap Submit. We've hit the halfway mark on the allotted time. begin with this. Where does this drawing belong between guitar and wizard?
Let's see the response. But where does the truth lie? Let's explore a different question for a bit.
Where does this drawing belong between grocery cashier and surgeon?
Let's see the response.
Your predictions. Encouraging conformity of guesses.
And the true answer... Well, someone got close. Let's try a new question.
Where does this drawing belong between cheerleader and gangster?
Let's see the response.
The real answer...
One of you was honing in a bit.
The final test is finished.
And the gifted among you is...
Wowie, wow, wow, wow.